it's definitely not ideal for all purposes, and there's some other great platforms like RocketChat and Mattermost that maybe we should take advantage of. But Greg decided that for the for communicating with him and with the cooperative leadership and for the development team, that he wanted to have Discord and to set up a paywall, which is the membership fee, $20 to get in. That way, if somebody really misbehaves, we can boot them out. He didn't want to get rid of Slack entirely, but the trouble I see is I don't think Slack can be used only for outbound communications, because it still reveals to everyone who joins, it reveals the whole list of users, and anyone can send direct messages to anyone else. So the phishing attacks, the impersonation will continue as long as we use the free Slack. Any ideas?
Then we should decide to stop using Slack. That's a decision that has to be made, and then we only have Discord, or we put Mattermost as the front door, so to speak, before you enter the club.
So I mean, I agree with maybe phasing out Slack, and what about having many front doors? I mean, we have GitHub channels, we have Facebook and Twitter. Mattermost is a great platform, but is that going to be the main gate for people? I'm not sure. I mean, the website is really the front door.
I think we need a gateway, and whether that's Slack or something else, we need something where people can come in before they go full member and get into Discord, because there's going to be lots of people that will balk at paying $20 just to check out the community. And if Discord has some sort of free guest option or something where you can look around, but as far as I've seen, it doesn't, because you have to be added to channels once you've come in there. So I think RChain as an entity, it really does need some sort of free and open front door where we can try to onboard people into membership and therefore Discord.
So for having people come in and look around, we have GitHub, we have GitHub Wiki, we have the website, and we can also do something fancy like use the bridge the bridge server to take any of the channels from Discord and send them somewhere else. We could send them to maybe one way, so that people could read everything, but maybe not troll themselves. So we've had success doing that, sending channel content from Discord into Gitter and to Mattermost, and I think we can do a few others as well without much work.
As long as we have some sort of chat-based solution where people can come in and ask questions and interact a bit, I think we're good.
That's the thing. So we don't really have how are we going to support that without suffering all the phishing and trolling?
And we add more people who are able to ban trolls and phishing attempts?
Well, Discord isn't going to support that very well, because
on Slack, really, I'm talking, sorry.
Oh, in Slack. That's an idea, but the way it works is, someone can come in the door in Slack, grab the whole list of users, and then just go on sending them direct messages that the admin will never find out about until someone reports it. So we don't really have any control, and there aren't even any. There are no solutions for that yet. I don't know if Slack is going to bother making one, because we're talking about a free team. They're not making any money.
So on Discord, when I first joined the server, I wasn't a member and I had access to, I believe, 4 or 5 channels. I couldn't get into most of them. There was just the general and a couple. If we had users who came in, there's not labeled as members. So if they, so would that be a possibility?
It's the same problem. So when you first came into Discord, you were able to see the whole list of users, and so if you were naughty, you could start sending them lots of spam, direct messages, whatever. So we still need that paywall, whatever, $20 to just get onto Discord. So if you're a troll, it's going to cost you $20 to be a troll.
Yeah, it's not easy. I'm in a number of Slacks, and one of them, like the Kyber network, every few days they send a message from the Slack bot and they say, just a friendly reminder, ignore all messages from the Slack bot. And
it's not just Slack. Yeah, it's not just Slack bot. I mean, I can go on Slack right now, grab all and set up a little bot from my own computer to send messages to everybody. I mean, you don't need to register your bot onto Slack. You can use the Slack, regular Slack web interface and send direct messages from whatever user you create to every other user.
Is this also a problem in Mattermost, Jim?
Well, yeah, any open system, you're going to have the problem. It's, if you give somebody a login account, that's giving them permission to send messages to everyone.
And maybe in Mattermost or one of these platforms, if you're able to hide the user list from other users, I mean, that would help. It's not an option in Slack or Discord.
It definitely would reduce the utility of the platforms.
Yeah. It's a puzzle.
Just get rid of Slack. No more Slack. We're moving on to Discord until that becomes a dump, and we'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, by then we'll move on to RChain.
Yeah, we'll just create our own platform.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to talk to Discord CTO about creating a Discord-like platform on RChain.
It's very interesting. I looked at the terms of service for Discord, and I think they're very interested in cryptocurrencies. So I think they even have a business plan that on Discord, if someone starts trading cryptocurrencies, then Discord gets a cut, which makes good sense. So maybe very soon we can start exchanging rocks or revs on Discord and get taxed by Discord.
I'm actually going to talk to them next week. We're actually going to LA.
Nice. I think Discord could be a great killer app, first app on RChain, and I love the gamer community. I think they're great.
I'm going to go talk to their CTO about their databases, actually, and how RChain could probably help them out once our platform's built.
Yeah, Nash Foster is great at taking more technical calls. So once you warm up the conversation, if you want, Nash has always been very open to like fielding calls that have like graduated from me. So if you feel like you want, obviously, I mean, you work with Ed and everybody, so.
We'll see how it goes. Hopefully well.
Does anybody know something about the rolling manual?
The menu?
The manual, Yeah, how to learn rolling.
Yeah, I'd like to read that.
There was, I think, a few months ago, a group was going to provide it, but I don't know what the status is of this.
Yeah, there are some great documents that are scattered around.
Yeah, but
I think
they would make a very nice manual for learning rolling, but I don't know what happened to the project.
I think that would make a nice proposal in Bounty, right?
Yeah, great. And Jim could use it also for his Nope University. Let me see. Kit, do you have anything special to mention?
Nothing on the project side. I did want to just say, going back to the budget and allocation, that I think it's really coming together, and I was really happy when I received a completely filled out invoice this month. That's a small breakthrough, I think, also because I spent a lot of time on so many little issues. I never would have tracked them all down. So however you generated that worked really well. And for some people, I'm not an individual. I'm invoicing via my company, so I have to have an invoice on company letterhead. But still, it was very easy to cut and paste the stuff from the generated invoice into the letterhead invoice and make a PDF of it. So I think that's working. And it looks like the one friction point that remains is kind of the end of the month, when we need at least 3 people to do a guesstimate of how much work was spent on something. So sending some sort of nudge mail or something with the veiled threat that if you want to get paid, you should do this. I think would be a good thing, like at the beginning, at the end of the 3rd week, the beginning of the 4th week or something.
I think we might have to handle this, like jury duty. We have an hour a week when we do this at the end of the month, and people get assigned randomly to participate. And if they miss this month, then they're still on deck for next month.
That would work.
Yeah, well, at the moment I'm looking at when nobody fills out is not really a problem, because I can still handle like up to 50 people to check GitHub what their activity has been, and then I add myself a percentage. So in fact, it's decentralized from the beginning, but when it doesn't, then I will centralize it, and I will spread the funds. Most important thing is that the rocks go into the street. Jake, last second maybe? Because almost 8, or the voting. Oh,
I don't know. I think I shared the presentation in the business development group. I wonder what you guys think about, Bitcoin and Ethereum gift cards and convenience stores and pharmacies, if you think anyone would buy them as gifts for family members or friends. I'm trying to work on that. It's kind of, it could be RChain related at some point, but right now I think it's just a different idea. No real updates.
Talk to Patrick about that, because he's looking into printing out rock cards. So it looks like a credit card, has a QR code on it.
Okay,
They
cool.
look really nice. I saw what he was sharing around.
Yeah, I will. Thanks. And just still trying to spread the word. That's it. No major updates.
Yeah, I took a look at the presentation Jacob made, and it's a nice setup. One of the things we're going to have to figure out, and it's too bad Patrick isn't here, because I'm hoping he's got a designer or something that we can just put a little color in there. Right now, it's all sort of developer black and white, which is yeah, nice and hardcore, but if it's coming from the RChain community, we should be able to get some color in there. And anybody who might do a presentation or goes to meetups or something should have a look at this document. It's posted in GitHub in the business development channel, and give your feedback on it.
Okay, yeah, great, go ahead.
It's also in the Discord. I don't know, did you also put it in the GitHub? I'm not very good at that, but I should do it.
My opinion on that is, as long as it's PowerPoint, I wouldn't put it in GitHub. It could be that we want to use one of those cloud slide services. The name is escaping me at the moment, instead of sending PowerPoints around. But at this early stage, let's just use the tools that are easy.
Crazy is nice, yeah. Okay, I think we have to quit and jump over to the other meeting. Thanks a lot for attending, and yeah. You want to say something, Jacob? No, okay. So, and I hope I can prepare it a bit better next week. See you guys.
Ciao.